Hi everyone, welcome to Insights with Lily Zhang. Today is 29th of May. Well, it's funny. Yeah, I'm in Melbourne and today is the second day of their lockdown, 7-day lockdown. Yes, don't mistaken it. I was out of Germany, out of their lockdown in March. And I had a pretty good time actually in Australia, had some enjoy the freedom. And now I'm back to lockdown. But yes, Australia, oh no, it's not Australia, it's just where I am in Melbourne. It's in Victoria. They are having 7-day lockdown, but looks like they might have to extend for another 7 days, who knows. Basically, yes, because they had so far like 45 confirmed cases, and most of them, I think probably all of them, are the Indian variant, which is B1617 type of variant coronavirus. I think this is really overreacting, Australia, especially Melbourne, because they have the Labour government. They very keen on lockdown. You know, I came from Germany, or most of Europe. They are open up. Their standard is about every 100,000 population, and 7-day average infection about under 100, even under 50 people infected. They open up, and here in Melbourne, Melbourne's got nearly 5 million people, 4.7 to 5 million people, and that's total population, and they have total 45 cases. They lock down. Oh my God. Anyway, get to my opinion. It's totally overreacting. Australia, they have to learn, because they are lucky. It's a lucky country. They didn't have many cases. Their target is to close off the country, close off the border, and they want to shut the virus out of the country. Well, it's a city. You know, they lock down, and these 7 days I think cost Victoria about $1 billion to lock down. I don't know how they calculate, and of course, all the cost, they're going to increase their government debt, and someone got to pay for that. That's why they increase all sorts of taxes, like taxes on property, on road, they even tax on electric cars. That's really funny. Well, someone got to pay for the debt. Well, today is the second day of the lockdown, and yesterday I went to the city. I can show you later. Everywhere is empty. It's just empty streets. It's really the spirit, the atmosphere. You just feel like a ghost city, and I think the psychological impact on people is huge. The schools close again, so they are not calculating these costs, or they probably calculating that. But anyway, that's I hope 7 days can pass pretty quickly, and their lockdown actually is pretty strict. No one can go out of their home more than 5 kilometers, and you can only go outside for a little bit of exercise, less than 2 hours of exercise. You can go out for essential works and looking after someone, and can visit another single person, that kind of thing. New reason compared with before, because this is 4th time Melbourne in lockdown. They had 3 times before. You can go to get vaccinated. Oh yes, I got vaccinated. I'll show you later. Well, this is the train to Melbourne. Empty. See how empty it is. There's nobody. I was pretty much the only person on the whole train. Oh my god. People are scared. See, nobody. Oh, there's one. Well, I think it's safer to travel at the moment. Basically, just nobody. Because when I traveled like 2 days ago, there's people everywhere and they don't wear masks. Now, it's nobody, and if you see one, they're wearing mask. Ah, this is me. Yeah, I'm wearing my N95 mask now, and again, wearing masks. I hate it. Nobody. This is Flinders Street station. Pretty much the busiest. It's the central station in Melbourne. Pretty much normally it's the busiest station in Melbourne. Nobody. Burke Street Mall. My god. Looks like a ghost city. This is Friday afternoon. Shops all closed. Banks closed. It's Chinatown. Nobody. All shops closed. Oh, you can buy groceries or takeaways. Wow, this is a familiar feelings of lockdown. Sad. Familiar sceneries of lockdown. What can we do? This is a bad cycle. Yes, you've probably already seen the ghost city of Melbourne. Yes, I think that Australian has to learn how to deal with this virus in long term. It's not because this is a virus. It's mutated all the time, and you can't just shut people out of country, and you can't shut down the virus. So they have to learn how to deal with this virus in long term. Shut down the country is just very short-sighted and narrow-minded, and they can't deal with. No country can deal with regular shutdown. That's why I look at. I think Europeans they've been dealing with this virus more open-minded and longer strategy, which is vaccination. Of course, about vaccination, still many people, of course, I'm not talking about conspiracy theories. I'm talking about people still thinking about, especially Australia. Yeah, in Australia, only in Melbourne, we only have less than 10% of people have their first dose of vaccine. And of course, people hesitated, and of course, current situation, nothing is perfect. I'm not talking about vaccination without any risk. Of course, we all heard of ADE, which is antibody dependence enforcement. I talk about that in my program before, because that's some antibodies will enhance the virus ability to attach to our cells, and may increase your chance of getting ill or getting infected by the virus. But there are different type of, but anyway, the virus mutate all the time, with or without vaccine. And so far, we probably already, after 1 year, we probably had more than 20,000 types of coronavirus variants. They happen in natural world, of course. If you get vaccinated, doesn't mean you are not going to get infected. You still might get infected, but they'll improve your chance of avoid serious illness or go to hospital or even die. So vaccine there's no guarantee you won't get infected, but at least you get better chance of not getting seriously ill. Also, but if you still hesitate about should or should not get vaccinated, just look at India and compare India and with Israel. Because I think our life, so many decisions are based on choice. There's no perfect solutions. You have to choose. You either choose get infected, get ill, and even die of the virus, or choose to get vaccinated. You might get some side effect. Some people might get blood clot, and everything's got risk. And currently, there are some hard decisions to make. You either have the risk of getting infected by the virus, or have the risk of getting vaccinated. Well, when I make the choice, it's easy, just like two countries, India or Israel or UK. Which country would you like to go? Do you want to go to India now, or do you want to go to UK or Israel? I think the choice is much easier if you compare this way. So this is very similar. Do you get the virus, or do you get it vaccinated? I think maybe this will help you to make the choice. Of course, this is your personal choice, but for this, in this pandemic, just remember, your choice is not just for yourself. If you get virus or if you get vaccinated, your choice also affects your family, your loved ones as well, and people around you. So I choose to get vaccinated. Well, in Melbourne, I can only get AstraZeneca, although I do prefer Pfizer. But anyway, I think get something is better than nothing. Also, compare with Pfizer and AstraZeneca, the effect, the side effect or something like that is similar. This is the vaccination center in Melbourne. The conference center. Oh, this is me again, waiting to be vaccinated. So when you make the choice, should I get vaccine or not, please think for yourself. Also think for your parents, think for your children, think for people around you, because this choice also affects them. Now, if you get the virus, it's not just you. The most important thing you got to pass on to people around you. But if you get vaccinated, protect yourself, also protect your family as well. Anyway, it's still your personal choice. I wish you can make smart, good choice. Okay, now it's the second day of the lockdown, and most likely probably they'll extend it to another 7 days. So I'm expecting 14 days, even 1 month, because Melbourne's got a history of the longest, almost the longest lockdown, because they locked down for more than 6 months, just for not many cases. Anyway, well, very lucky. Before the lockdown, I had my birthday celebration. So thank you, all my family, friends, and people support me. And yeah, I had just before the lockdown, I had my birthday celebration, and I had a very good time. And the weather was perfect, and was sunny and beautiful. I can show you from here. So I had a really, really good birthday, and now it's kind of, I was lucky. Now it's kind of memory of how beautiful life was before the lockdown. Yeah. Okay, that's the program for today. It's difficult time. I think require us to be mentally, physically strong and also emotionally strong. I think knockdown this pandemic, it's not just affect people physically on health level. More importantly, it's on people's mental and psychological impact. And also for kids, I feel sorry for kids, you know, they're gonna be out of school, not out of schools, most of them schools are shut. Of course, yeah, in Melbourne, schools are closed. So I think in this special moment, we need to be physically, emotionally, mentally strong. I hope you all the best. And if you like my program, please like, subscribe, or forward to your friends. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.